It's your boy Ruben coming at you, video number 2 of the day, and we're gonna go ahead and go over just this will be a quicker video than the first one, I promise. We're just gonna talk about the NFL playoffs and it's prediction time. So we got 4 games. I predicted, I think, everything right last week except the Seahawks took the upset and the obvious clear upset of the Steelers losing to the Browns. This week, I'm feeling good about this one this week. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Packers, and it's the Packers Rams. I think the Packers win this one. I want to say decisively. There's one thing stopping me from going full on like this is going to be a double-digit type blowout, and it's the loss of David Bakhtiari for the Packers. Their left tackle, one of the best left tackles in the league, and that worries me a little bit. Aaron Donald, he's coming off injury, but if Aaron Donald's on the field, it's going to be a little bit of a problem. But ultimately, I think Matt LaFleur is smart enough to understand that this is a game for the run game. This is the game that Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams, A.J. Dillon, this is the game that you run it down their throats and then let, Aaron Rodgers pick them apart off of the run. This isn't a game that I think you should lead with Aaron Rodgers. Ultimately, though, I think Aaron Rodgers gets the job done, off the backs of a good running game. And I think that defense tees off on Jared Goff. I was going to say whoever's at quarterback, but I believe they ruled the other kid, forget his name. But the backup quarterback that was going to start over Jared Goff last week, who hurt his neck, is not going to play, or at least he's not. He's going to be a backup. And then his backup, I think, is Blake Bortles. So needless to say, I don't think the offense is going to do enough, even if the defense has a good game for the Rams. I think it is going to be a great opportunity for, Zadarius and Preston Smith to get off, Rashawn Gary. I think the Rams are going to try to do the same thing, run the ball. But remember, the Packers signed Damon Snacks Harrison, right? And I think a lot of that had to do with they understand that they got to stop the run. And if they control the run, it's going to get ugly real quick for the Rams. So there's Packers-Rams. Packers, I got the Packers winning, looking good. The best game of the weekend, to me, it's just to me, it's going to be Tampa Bay versus the Saints. It's going to be the geriatric bowl, basically. You got the 2 oldest quarterbacks, and Drew Brees and Tom Brady, playing for the 3rd time. The Saints made Tampa Bay look bad. I don't think that changes this game. I think the Saints are going to win this game. I do think it'll be a better game than the first couple games we saw, because Tom Brady's going to be fighting for his life this game. But ultimately, I think the Saints defense is just too strong. And if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have any shot, I don't know why, but Drew Brees, the last couple years in the playoffs, has had a habit of laying an egg here and there. So if that happens, Tampa Bay has a shot. But I just think the Saints are just too good. Plus, they're going to rally around. It's probably Drew Brees' swan song this year. They're going to take care of business over Tampa Bay. And, despite how much I love Tampa Bay, because they are also a team I do like, I just don't think Tampa Bay has enough in the stable right now. I've been harping on that defensive secondary all year, even coming into the year, and I think that's going to be a problem. So the other biggest game is Ravens-Bills, and the Bills are actually favored in this game. I guess I can understand why, considering they've looked good all season and they won their division. But I think the Ravens are hot. I think the Ravens are starting to find themselves after kind of tinkering with some things in the middle of the season, and then they had their little COVID situation outbreak. I think now they're starting to get hot, get rolling. Lamar's got the monkey off his back last week. And ultimately, I think this is the game Josh Allen throws a pick or two that costs them the game. It's supposed to be a snow game, but you remember I said the Ravens are built to stop the pass, and the best thing the Bills do is pass. So I think the Ravens secondary gets the better of the Bills. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I think ultimately it's going to come down to who's going to run the ball the most efficiently, and the Ravens stepped off the bus basically running the ball for 200-plus yards. So I'm going to give the edge to the running team with also a good defense. The Bills have a good defense, but I think the Ravens are a better defense. So it's going to be an entertaining game. I got Ravens over Bills. And then, I'm sorry, Browns fans. I know it's been a wild ride, but I think this is it, and I don't think it's going to be close. I'm looking at a 2-touchdown minimum blowout for you guys. I'm sorry. This was the game, although I've been saying the Browns are better without Odell, because I just think that Baker Mayfield plays a little more freer and within himself when Odell's not out there. But I think this was the game that you needed to have offensive playmakers to keep pace with the Chiefs. The Chiefs are just going to way outclass them. The Browns really shouldn't even. In full disclosure, I like the Browns, but the Browns with that roster as it's constructed probably shouldn't be here. They're playing with house money, and there is an element of danger with that. They're gonna, probably play free. Look out for the trick plays. They're going to try to control the clock with that running game and try to keep pace. I think they'll keep it close early, but I think ultimately in the end, the Chiefs will pull away, and they just don't have the horses to keep pace at that point. So Chiefs over the Browns. So moving into the next round, I got Packers. Remember, Packers, Chiefs, Saints, and Ravens. So we got the Ravens versus the Chiefs, and I can't wait to see that. And in the other end, we got the Saints, Drew Brees, going into Lambeau against Aaron Rodgers. That's my prediction for this week's playoffs. What do you guys think? Hit me up in the comments. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to post some other videos. I got some links to the other videos just in the description. So hit the link down below. Like, subscribe, hit your boy up. Let me know your thoughts. What are you guys thinking and feeling about my prediction, and what are yours? All right? Peace.